Now, if I get a deep grip here, like I've shot past his shoulder, I'm ready to come up, stay behind his back so I don't give him a good chance to grab my arm, and go right into my rear naked choke. If we do the same thing, like he were here, he's defending, he grabs my hands, I give him that, but when I shoot, I get a shallower grip. If I go for it now, I'll often lose this choke because he's going to be focusing on defending here. And if I let this hand go in order to grip, I've lost it. But this anchor is very strong, so I'm grabbing like just with a couple fingers underneath his collarbone here. And so when he's pulling on this, if I'm just focused on keeping that anchored, it's really durable. So now I can work on peeling his hands, and then I'm going to come back and gable grip, and I've got my straight choke right there. So take the back, I've got seatbelt, I give him that, I shoot, but it's shallow, peel the hands, slide right back into my gable grip, and then choke from there. Now things start to go south for me, and he starts getting ahead of me and escaping. So the next thing we'll look at is when he starts to clear that foot, and I'm really losing position, I'm going to go to back half guard. So he wants to get out over that foot. If he starts moving his hips out, I'm going to move to this back half guard and take control here for a moment. Slide this one out and hand off, and then up and through for follow-up choke on the escape. Here, he's winning the back control, he's getting away, back half guard to catch him for a moment, and pass that off. Sit through, and pull for a choke. Next thing we'll look at is a little bit of like getting the crucifix. What I'll run into a lot here is when I try to fish this foot over to get the hook, he's never going to give it to me. He's going to keep that away from me. So as I keep going for this, it's hard for me to get the purchase I want, which is I want to get right there inside his elbow, and then I want to take this back behind if I can to really secure that arm. So there, I'm going to take this hand again and feed that down and control here. Now I can get this threaded through without having to be hyper flexible, and then I can take it back. Here, we fall to this side. I want to get that control, so I'm going to grab and punch that down, hook and peel that back, and now I can go into my crucifix choke from here. So if I get dropped again to my weaker side, I'd rather him be over here for my choke. I'm going to move up on here. I'm actually going to punch down on his knee or push down on his shoulder to help with this, and bring him down here. Come over and hook for my control, and string him down. So I've got my diamond lock set up here. I can peel this out for the arm bar. I can also take the leg over and finish with my standard arm. So here, he wins the side that he wants. He's starting to work to get out. So I'm going to drive him down, like so. Hook the shoulder and turn him down. And I can finish with diamond lock armbar or standard finish, whichever presents itself.